Yeah, it's working. Alright, car's ready to be unloaded. After a couple of days later, had to get some other things done. Plus two, it rained a little, so I really couldn't come out here and do things. Going to actually look around on the car, see what nonsense is actually going on, because I found some areas that was bonded up pretty bad. Not really surprised, but looks like it might be like a 30-year-old job. It's things that you find on these older cars is amazing, which is no big deal. I mean, repair the auto body, you know, do all the work that's needed, but I don't understand why people use Bondo over something that can be easily fixed if they can, you know, or even modified if they actually take their time and patience with it instead of just, you know, putting that gunk on. But happy that I got my dream car home. It's one more to actually get home now, which is, people probably saw the Galaxy video. It is an actual legit 66, 4-speed, 7-liter. I guess there's not too many of them left, so, and plus there's not too many of these kinds left. You're probably thinking, oh, it's just a regular Fairlane sedan, it's no big deal. Well, this is a V8 Interceptor. It takes a big block, the big 352. I was not going to pass this up. I don't care if it's either a hardtop or a sedan or whatever. I love my 2 doors. 4 doors, I don't know. Almost got a ranch wagon, but when me and the wife decided to, it's like, yeah, we're not going to have a big enough family. We're just like maybe 1 or 2 kids. Once we get that far down the road, that's more than enough. Kind of like, yeah, let's not get a wagon at all. Plus, my friend does have some other wagons there, some 2 doors, but kind of realized I'm not much of a wagon person. Thought I was, but of course they're nice looking. Don't get me wrong, 2 doors and 4 doors, but I'm just not really into wagons. I mean, panel trucks or panel cars, yeah, but wagons, I don't think so. I just don't think so. But let's do a quick walk around, and I'll show you what I actually found. Shockingly. Very shockingly. Okay. So, as we see here, a lot of panels look pretty good. I mean, the chrome's pretty damn close to being perfect. Yeah, there's some odd stuff going on here, but someone screwed the chrome on. I don't know how to properly fix that. I actually have to research that. So, but I do love the tin right here. It's all there. It's complete. I'm surprised that there's like very few dings right here and there. I'm going to have to take my extremely sweet time in order to get those out. But, actually I missed a spot right here. This is where some of the problems begin. Yep, right there's some Bondo. It's not too thick, but it is present. It goes all the way up right here. And you hear that? Compared to, oh, there's a bug there. That's metal. There's Bondo. There's cover on it, so it's not as hollow. It comes down right here. I don't know what's all in here because it looks like it gets a little bit thicker. And don't mind my allergies. I'm always breathing hard because of allergies. But yeah, of course this stuff, it's natural. You know, it's bulging right here. See, look at that. That's part of the body. I hear the phone ring, but yeah. But now, it gets thicker back here. See? It gets really bad. Right here's a chunk. They probably use quite a few pounds on this. There's probably maybe 20 pounds or 15. Let's just say 12 pounds of putty on this car. Yeah. This is extremely old. That's rust soaking in through the putty. And as you can see, it's in certain places. It's also up right here too, which means all along here you can kind of see the discolorization right here. So I'm happy that the trunk lid has nothing on it. This is an actual perfect trunk lid. I've normally see these all banged up, but this is my first one I've never seen banged up. And this hover, probably hover motors right out of Denver, out of Colorado. Now, this side though, there's nothing. Here, that's metal. This is where the gas tank was on these old girls. But there's an issue right here. And looks like a piece fell down. Listen, this entire section is filled up with this. Yeah. And back behind you here, there's actually some rubber between the body and the bumper, which hopefully I can show here. See, that's some very ancient and hard rubber. Goes down so far, so it must have been tagged right here, and I did a very poor job. I have to get the surface rust off, pop this out, because this is easy right here. I don't know why they did a putty job. They just reach down and pop it out, but I don't know what it's like inside, because this is just like my 59 Ford with the same kind of lock. I love these kind of style locks. You just flip it up and everything. Of course, there's some issues with them, where they get stuck and all that, but I actually love these things. They're very stylish. But I actually got to pick lock this. I haven't even pick locked the 69 Comet yet. All right. Now this, I gotta get this taken off. It's perfectly fine. It's okay. It's a little messed up, you know, like right here, but it's a very thin tin. I could save it. So, and of course, this is a Fairlane 500. I thought it was just a normal standard, but no, it's 500. And people are like, oh no, this is a 300. It's like, no. If this was a 300, I'll show you real fast. We'll go up around the car. That section right there says Fairlane. If this was a 300 piece of junk, it'd say Ford right all along right there. And not only that, the side trim will be different. Depends on the customer's discretion, because they normally come out and they'd be round, but this is kind of similar like a Bel Air. It comes at an angle and it comes up, or goes down at an angle and comes up, excuse me. So that's how you tell the difference from a distance between a Fairlane and a custom. And as you can see here, we got more Bondo. I'm not surprised, because, you know, panels, they normally, see, they contoured that to this. I don't know why they do that, because it looks like some of these dings are pretty easy to do, but also, too, they, kid might have owned this a long time ago, I don't know. This panel doesn't seem to be too bad. Of course, you know, around the wheel well. I want to say wheel well for some reason. It's an off day. And of course, too, this, sadly, I am going to take it off and save it back, but my L's missing, and this is kind of okay. I'll just save it back, get some new ones, and of course, my F is screwed up, but it is what it is. I mean, hey, she's a big block V8, 3-speed, I don't care. As a matter of fact, I'm actually going to keep it a 3-speed. Preview before I get it down on the ground, because I'm actually going to get it down on the ground right here. Just got to hook the truck up so that way the trailer doesn't jerk around like a mad idiot. But that tail light there, that's actually no good, even though it looks decent, but it's cracked and everything. I don't know if it's savable or not, but another thing too I like about this, the hood latch is right here, but it's seized up. The overdrive and gauge lever, I'm actually probably going to take that out, because I want to put a modernized 3-speed in this behind a 390. And the 390 is going to be fuel injection. It's going to be all routed together for modernized stuff. And I'm going to customize a certain area on the gas tank for the fuel injector, fuel pump. But thought I saw movement there, and I did. Looks like a lot of insulation. This, I don't know if it had any rare options in it besides this. Excuse me, because I've seen some 58s that don't even have a hood latch, you know, a hood pulley on the inside, because you got to go out and pull it. But of course, too, that's, you know, everyone's different. But got the original radio in this. I got a lot of original stuff. Of course, it's a bench seat with a split. A lot of mice pulling stuff out. These seats will get saved back and preserved because I'll probably put some customized seats in this bench. Excuse me, not bench, but buckets in the front, buckets in the back. Because like I said, it's gonna be original, but not original. I'm gonna modernize the living dickens out of this car, because this is actually going to be one of the very first lineups for me to restore, alongside my 59. But enough gabbing. It's time to get her off. First hooked up and then get her off. And then I'll open her all up, except for the trunk. And then pull it on over. So I'll be right back. So you can see here I'm sweating up a storm. Had to take off that wool cap. But I'm just going to show where it's at right now, because I knew that it needed alignment. But if you could actually see how bad it is. This tire is leaning in, that tire is leaning in. And plus the steering is kind of loose. So yeah, it needs a whole brand new front end. She's kind of worn. Kind of tired, but not done for. I'm actually going to crawl underneath. Don't worry, this is secure. She's not going to go anywhere. And plus I got that one right there too. But irrigation water. But kind of sweating, not just because of that hat, but nervousness, because this is a very, very narrow body. And I'll tell you why. It'll go down just fine, but how it's kind of leaning up right there on this side, yeah, if the bar is up right there or over just a little bit more, I would not be as worried. But I've had cars slide off like that on me before, since they're very narrow body. And plus too, the steering on this is not helping out much. Yeah, Comet's still sitting right there, but it's gonna go into the pan for some hibernation. As soon as I get some stuff hauled off. But I'm going to crawl underneath. Hopefully I don't get bitten by the fire ants. So let's see what it looks like underneath. And I am absolutely blown away of how big that rear end is. That's original rear end too. I never been underneath this car. Sorry for the poor camera work. Oh, there's a mosquito. Oh. What are you doing under here? But as you can see, stuff is really not too bad. It's really not too bad, yeah. Oh, this is very awkward, but sorry for the finger in the way. I can see back there the spare tire holder's got a hole in it. That's nothing new. I always see those rusted out. But yeah. Whoops. Hold the camera up right. The frame, surprisingly enough, is in extremely good condition. Both sides. And that's a very, very thick frame. I've never seen this kind of thick frame on a 58 before. Of course, see, this is a big block. It's a 352. And I'll redo that rear end, maybe. And I'll modernize it. But yeah, this is what underneath the 58 Ford Fairlane 2-door sedan's like. Wow. It's just about, whoops, I'm sorry for the very poor camera work, because this is, get on my back. Yeah, it's that gunk stuff. I'm gonna have to get that off before it actually eats the underneath, and put that old-time covering on it, like what you see now. Oh, gosh. This car is going to be extremely easy to restore. Oh, man. I just can't believe how good this floor is. There's just one bad spot, though, which is right there, but that's nothing. Looking underneath here more and more before I turn on the camera, it's perfect. There's a few spots here and there, like that one spot I showed over here, but there's also one kind of like right there, maybe. I don't know if I pointed it out just right. And of course, too, I take that back. That's actually a bolt sticking down. Huh. But yeah. These floor pans are absolutely perfect. I am happy about that. And I see in that hole, looks like right there, a mouse was nesting in it. I'll have to figure out how to get that out. But yeah, this will definitely be my first lineup of car to restore. Yeah. See how that tire is compared to that side. She is a very narrow body. But alright, I'm going to crawl back out. And, oh my gosh, even my rocker pans are extremely good shape. I don't know where this car came from before my friend got it. And he's had it for years, and I mean years. Since I was a teenager. And since I fell in love with these 58s, it became my most favorite dream car. And I'm getting my other last dream car this weekend. That Galaxy 4-speed 7-liter. But yeah. Man. Well, time to get out of here and get it on the ground. And then get it all the way off. So, be right back. Alright. So here's the objective. The wheels are as straight as they possibly can. I know it will go all the way down, but the wheels are still kind of like that and a little, wonky. But I'm so happy there's not a transmission in this, so I don't have to worry about nothing. But it's time to get her off to her new home. Board! Alrighty. Everything's open except for the trunk because I don't have a key for it. I do have my transmission bracket, which is quite nice. So I was using to prop it up. So this is what a big block V8 Interceptor engine compartment looks like. Extremely huge, isn't it? I gotta love big blocks. I don't care if it was a small block, but my friend had a 58 down there as a hardtop small block, but it was too far gone. The middle cross member for the engine was cut. A lot of things were missing. It was sitting on the ground on the frame. There was no drivetrain, no nothing. As you can see here with the hood. Hopefully I don't get it too much into the sun. But that's how these Fairlanes open up on the hoods, towards the front and not to the back. Because the hood mechanism, I really love them. They go up to right here. So I guess the ones that I saw were pretty much standards, and the others just customs. Must have done custom jobs, because that's factory, so that must be a natural thing. So learn as I go along, which I love that. And of course, the deal for the heater, motor will go right there. I'll probably put some kind of an AC unit in this. without cutting no holes or anything. Some kind of a vintage air system, some sort, maybe, I don't know yet. But this will be an everyday driver type of cruiser, along with my 64 Mercury Marauder over there. But yeah, this is hoses, which are, gosh, they're rotten. Goes to the heater. I've never really quite opened this up and looked at it before. I could tell that the drive terrain is really screwed up, because that cross member, the steering arm, that unit itself is okay, but the cross member bar down here, it's a little off. I can actually tell it from right here. It's kind of warped, so whoever had her must have abused 11 dickens out of her. And of course, it takes a small radiator. I think they're just like pickups. I'm not going to get the radiator out of my 59 just to show, but there's some stuff missing on this, which I can tell already, some chrome things. It's like this one here. Aha! Just dug that sticker right out of my elbow. I was wondering what was poking me. Thought it was just dirt, but well, but yeah, this had a type of ornament on it, and both sides are broken off. And this right here, I don't know if this was the antenna or something, but that's kind of oblonged. But of course, the mirror over there, I think that might be another mirror to fit on. I'm not sure. All right. Onto the interior of the car here, which the seat does not want to go back. I think that's actually the clutch bracket. Now this, I can actually fit in just fine, but the seat does not want to go too far back. Sorry for the camera work. Man, it's really messed up. But there's 3 on the tree. Of course, there's nothing there. Feels like that's actually kind of shot itself. It just wants to go up and down. I don't know. I don't know why it's like that. Looks like 77,000. If I could actually talk. Oh my gosh, hopefully I'm not being too bad. Yeah, 77,000, looks like 37. So this could have been flipped. Sorry. Bentley got caught on something. Got your heat, defrost, got something right here. That's the fan, which it says the fan. Original radio. But I'm not going to press those. See if the... Oh, look at that. Dial still works. And of course, this has got a clock. When did she last go to sleep? I don't know if that's true or not, but looks like a little after 4:35 in the afternoon she went to sleep. Of course, got forward. That's not wanting to come back open. That's fine. Let's see if I could... No. I'll have to take it off. Oh yeah, there's no glove box anyways. That'll be easy to do. Boy, I'm just catching on everything. But of course, you got your air, you got your wipers, lighter. I'm probably not going to keep the original radio in this. I'll get something else that could actually fit in here, because people would like to steal these. I'm probably going to take this out sometime very shortly, the next couple of days, because I don't want to lose that radio. Of course, on that side, you got your ignition, you got your lights, and another air. What this is, if someone doesn't know, you can actually just pull this out, and it opens up a vent over on this side. The driver controls absolutely everything. Of course, this is in the middle, and the wife loves her music, so this is going to be her panel. Yeah, with being a big guy, there's a lot of room in here. Whole bunch of room in here. There's you can see right here. Yeah. But carefully switching around. Man, my hands are really shaky. Chrome pieces, which will go into storage here shortly. It's gonna need some work. It's gonna need lots of work. And of course too, it's got a interior. Oh, that still works. Yeah, oh darned. But I'll put a lot of extra accessories on this, even though this was an Interceptor. I don't know if this was a base model Interceptor or what, but of course back in the day these bench split seats were common. They're very common. But if I can turn around a little bit more. But yeah, get a load of that foot room. That's a mile wide almost. And those floor pans are perfect. I think I'll actually start working on this next year alongside some others. Oh. Got an ashtray there, and the arm's missing on that side, which I know for a fact these cars had ashtrays on both sides. But I might keep this back seat like how it is and put bucket seats in the front. I'm not quite sure yet. But I'm definitely going to rig up something for over-the-shoulder excuse me, for over-the-shoulder seat belts. So that way it's more secure. Like I said, this will be original, but not quite original. Of course, when I do the seat belts up about right there, it's going to have to be reinforced properly. But yeah. So I'm going to end the video here because I got a lot of work to do today. I just wanted to get this down and show everybody. Of course, show that right there. And this car is definitely going to be candy apple red with a gray interior. Alright, there's the numbers. Serial. Close enough. It's a trim R, date 18B, it's a 2, axle 2, body 643, color's A. I don't know what color A means. I don't know much about this stuff. My brother does. But number, yeah. That's the car, of course. It's down right there. That's going to stay there. Because I know how to operate those. Whoops. Well, if you liked the video, give a thumbs up. If you hate the video, give a thumbs down. I don't care. You're the viewer. You're the critic. And if you like my stuff, subscribe. Click the bell. You know, it's probably down there on that side. It would be deeply appreciated because I love stuff to do this more on YouTube. Of course, you guys and gals are going to get this stuff anyways. Trying to get the stuff off of that. Oh, by the way, too, these come off right there because my 59 pickup's just like that. And these are very bent, and they go up about right there, but these are shot, as you can see. You can get kits for these. I'm not worried, but that plastic stuff is not going to go back on. As a matter of fact, I think these are... Hold on a second before I turn this video off. These are kind of aftermarkets, actually, because they're supposed to be metal. So these are not original, because all the Fairlanes that I've seen, these are metal and these are plastic, so these are aftermarkets. Probably in the 70s? I don't know, but anyways, hope you enjoyed the video, and I shall send another video to you another time, or whenever I post more stuff up. So have a good one now. Take care. Stay safe. Stay sane. Please stay sane. In these odd, troubling times. But have a good one now. Take care. Oh, jeez, I'm caught.